Hey there guys, I'm here from techdiggity.com and I'm going to be showing you how to install a lightweight desktop environment on top of your VPS. So this is going to be heavily suited for VPSs because it's really light, one of the lightest combinations I found that gives you also almost a full functionality plus that lightweight feeling. So it is going to use still a lot of RAM. It's not going to use gigabytes of RAM like the other environments. However, it's still going to use quite a bit of RAM, so at least a couple hundred megabytes of RAM. I would recommend at least. To be good, you probably need a little bit even more than that. But just for that, if you just want to fly through this tutorial, I would recommend going to my blog post that I'm gonna have below. It has all the command, all the prompts, all that. So all you have to do is go to the blog post and type copy and paste into your SSH client. In this case, we're gonna be using PuTTY, and you just copy and paste, and you'll be on your way to using it. However, if you want to learn what the process, you might want to watch this video. So first, get a client, PuTTY. This is a domain. I think it's the official one, so I'm just gonna download it. You don't have to install it. It's a runnable. It's like a portable application. So right now, just type in your information and type in your root and your password, so we can do what we got to do. So go ahead and type in your credentials. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to update everything so we make sure that our package names are the same for all of us. So let's do sudo apt get and update. That will pretty much update all our package names and it will be good to go. Now our next thing is we actually have to download the desktop environment. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to go sudo apt get it's a package, and I'm going to install it, and it's going to be called XFCE. We're going to be using XFCE4 on top of Ubuntu 11.10. So this is going to give you a really good combination. It's going to be real lightweight. It's not going to be that heavy, Unity desktop environment that Ubuntu comes with. It's going to really suit your Ubuntu server. So this is what we're going to do. And why don't we head and go -y, because we want to accept everything. Or you could just press Y later for yes, but I really prefer doing this. So it's gonna install right now. It's gonna take quite about a minute. We're just gonna go ahead and sit here and settle for that. But once you reach around 60%, I think 60-80%, it's gonna ask you to configure for your keyboard configuration, and it's gonna ask you your language and all that. It's gonna automatically try to figure that out for you. I think because almost everyone uses the English layout, it's gonna go ahead and recommend that, and it's pretty simple. And after that, it will just start extracting and installing the packages and all that. So as you can see right now, it's downloading. On a VPS, this shouldn't take a lot of time because VPSs have a really fast internet connection, so this is really good for that. Let's see how this will work out. Alright, so it finished downloading, and right now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to configure our keyboard configuration. We're in English, so I'm going to press enter, and our layout is enter. It automatically find that out. Now it's kind of like installing everything, so we'll go ahead and wait. Alright, so it's done with the installation right now, and what we're going to do next is that we're going to install the type VNC server. Sudo apt get install type VNC server. Okay, so that's that. Make sure you update it, or it might not work. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to have to start the VNC server so it creates a file. So we're just going to VNC server. You can tell you put a password in, make a simple password. Just type in any password. Quick tip: make sure it's not more than 8 characters, I think, or it's gonna kind of like make it. It's gonna be hard because different clients and all that. So try not to go over 8 characters. At least that's what I do. Okay, no for view only. It created the X startup. That's really nice because we're gonna use that right now. let's go ahead and kill the VNC server. So we're gonna do VNC server kill. We want to kill one, and it's gonna be at port 1, which is the default one we just created. So just go ahead and enter that, kill it. So let's get just make sure if you already have, even if you already have it, just go ahead and do this. Make sure you do sudo apt get install nano, because we want to edit the file. So we want it to correlate with our desktop environment. So in order to get that file editing program, we're gonna have to install nano. As you can see, I already have it. So let's go ahead and use nano. We're gonna edit that root.vnc x startup, and it's as you can see, it is right up there. And right here we're gonna have to add XFCE. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So we're gonna change it, since we downloaded XFCE4. We're gonna write start XFCE4, and then to end the line, or to do this, we're just gonna add that and symbol. Start XFCE4 and then the and symbol, and then Control X and then it's gonna tell you, are you sure you want to save, and Y for yes, and then press enter to save in this, to replace that file. Now that we've replaced the file, you can simply start another server, VNC server. You can start it at your own port if you want, but let's just get VNC server. So it started one at 1. This is just a name, but whatever your IP is at 1. So just go and get your VNC client. Preferably, I use Type VNC. You can use the VNC thing or whatever else you want, but I use Type VNC. Alright, so right now, what you're gonna have to do is put your IP address :1, or whatever port it is showing right here. So in this case, it's gonna be :1, because the port's number 1. They give you the example right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my information in, and we'll see how it works. Alright, so I'm in right now, and it's gonna give me information. Be sure not to click anything here. So you want to use the default configuration. I mean, you could do this and just add stuff on your own, but no, this makes it way easier. I'm just using default configuration. It pops out for Windows, and I think right now it's probably using around 250 MB of RAM, 200, somewhere around there, 250 MB to 300 probably. But it's real fast, real like, as you can see, like I can open my trash, instantly opens, all that. So and if you do want to add like Firefox, I'm gonna go ahead and show you just a quick extra I'm gonna do on this. So you can do sudo apt get install Firefox, Y for yes, and I usually do -Y instead of doing the other thing after, cause it's pretty little bit quicker. Anyway, so this is it. Your file system, your home, root. You're in root right now. But you know, real quick, you can, as I said, you can change the port. So that's it. You have Firefox. If you want any other combinations like Ubuntu or anything else, just hit me up and I'll probably make a video of that too. So, and if you want Java on this, because I know most of you are gonna want Java, my blog link will have a method to get that Java, the official Oracle Java, onto your system via the SSH. So that being said, I pretty much completed this video, and if you want that Java, go to the blog post and it will show you how to not get the OpenJDK, but instead get the Oracle version, the Java, the real deal, the original by Sun, whatever. So just get that. That one works with pretty much most of the stuff you're pretty gonna do on a VPS, such as the server programs, all that good stuff. Pretty much what you wanted. Pretty much what you did this in order to do on the VPS. You most likely want to run a Java application. So that completes everything. Thanks for watching. If you have any other requests, I know this wasn't per request. I haven't really got one request yet, so really nice to see my first request. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.